Hey, good afternoon. My name is Dana Holmes. I've been doing this for 10 years, cosplaying for 10 years, but I've always been a nerd. I'm a child of the 90s. I came of age in the 90s during Family Matters and Steve Urkel. So I was always a nerd and I was always teased in high school, but I took it with stride. And I've always been into quote unquote nerdy things. I always loved my first fandom has always been video games. And growing up in New York City, I was always in the arcades of New York City. So then when I went into the military, I got into anime, and because guys were we would just watch these crazy cartoons. They were dubbed. And I was like, oh, what is these cartoons from Japan? Oh my God! I remember the first one I saw was 1998. It was Akira. I was like, oh my God, whoa. Well, yeah, I go way back. I'm a tad bit older than you, so yeah. and and I've always been a blurred ever since. I've always been a blurred all my life, but my then from anime I started into cosplay. So from there, I had to learn skills, and the reason why I do what I do is to let people know that we, as Black people, we exist in all spaces. There is no space that you're going to create that we will not be there. We will be there. So it's just to let people know that, hey, Black people do exist. We do these things. We do cosplay. And one of the great joys I get from cosplaying when I see little children, Black children, they point at me, look at him, Mom, Dad, look at him, he's Sub-Zero. Oh, look that. I don't care how many cosplay contests I win or whatever. That's why I do it. Because when I was growing up, I didn't have this. I barely saw Black people in cartoons. So now that I have a way to showing other little Black children that, hey, you can do this. This is fun. There's nothing wrong with this. There's nothing wrong with this. We just you love your fandom and you just playing dress up. And some people can make a living out of it. They can turn this into a profit. And when I see Black people doing that, I'm so proud. More power to them.